Are you afraid to speak English? Then this video is for you. Hi English learners, welcome to English Teacher Tim. Today we are going to look at the fear of speaking English, and we're going to give you some steps on how to beat, how to conquer your fear of speaking English. The first step is we must understand your fear better. What is your fear? Is it a fear of speaking? Well, for most of you, probably not. For most of you, you speak with your friends or your family just fine. So why is it that when you go to speak English, you are afraid? It is probably a fear of making mistakes, not a fear of speaking. And this is important. You see, many of you probably went to schools where you learned some English. And when you made a mistake, the teacher probably said, aha, that's wrong, and you get a bad grade for this paper because you made a mistake here, and you made a mistake here, and you made a mistake here. And unfortunately, that trains your brain to think, making mistakes in learning a language is a really bad thing. And so you decide that you're going to only do the minimum to not take risks in speaking so that you don't make as many mistakes. This is a very, very common problem and common mentality among many of my language learning students. And that brings us to what we have to fix. So let's look at step 2. Step 2 is you need to change your thinking about mistakes. You need to understand that learning a language isn't like learning some other subject at school. No, language learning is more like learning to paint or learning to play soccer. It is a learn by doing kind of thing. When you played soccer, when you learned to play soccer, you probably got the ball out and you kicked it around and you took some shots, and sometimes you missed and sometimes you hit it, and you just kept practicing over and over and over until you did better. If you learned to paint, yes, maybe you read some books, yes, maybe you watched some videos, but you didn't really learn to paint until you picked up a paintbrush and tried it yourself. And you made mistakes, but you corrected those mistakes and you kept going, hopefully, until you became a better artist. It is like that with learning a language. We learn it by doing. And that doing means you will make mistakes, but the mistakes are good things because they are a step in your learning process to getting better. You need to retrain your mind to think that, to really believe that making mistakes is a good thing. Now, step 3, find a safe place for you to speak English with other people. Now, for many of you who can afford a language tutor or a conversation partner, that's very easy to do. You can find somebody and pay them for 1 or 2 hours a week and say, let's have conversation and help me fix my mistakes when I make them. That is excellent, and I'm glad you have that opportunity. For some people, maybe you don't have that much money and you still need some way to practice your English. There are lots of places online, or in big cities, look for conversation groups. Sometimes embassies have them. Sometimes international libraries have them. There are lots of places usually where you can find somebody willing to speak with you in English. There are even language exchange websites. I used one when I was trying to learn Russian. I found somebody who was Russian and I helped them learn English and they helped me learn Russian. So find a language exchange partner online. That could be a really helpful thing for you too. Step 4, though, is this. Don't take things so personally. You know, there are some bad people who will laugh at you and mock you just because you have an accent or just because you make a mistake when you speak English. You're just going to have to ignore those people and forget those people. But even good people sometimes will laugh when something that you say is really funny. Sometimes the mistakes you make in English make a joke and people will laugh at them. And you need to learn to laugh at that too. And just say, you know what, that's okay. I'm just learning, I'm going to make mistakes, and just keep going. The more confidence you show, the more comfortable people will be around you, and the more you will be able to speak freely. I hope this video has helped you. But remember one thing more than anything. We learn language by doing, and doing means we will make mistakes, and that's okay. It's part of the process. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out English Teacher Tim on Facebook. We have a wonderful group where we have online chats you can join to help you practice your English in a safe place. Goodbye.